So the song that I'm recording here today in the lab is called Dandelions. And it's a song for me that started with the idea of how terrified people are, of people of color, of immigrants, of Latinxes in the United States growing and really outgrowing as minorities, but becoming the kind of largest group in the United States, which I believe is in like 2043, 2034, something like that. So people are so terrified of that happening because they're so freaked out to relinquish their power and their ability to oppress other peoples, which really isn't going to change as we've seen in apartheid and these types of things. But as I continued to think about this, I added on this verse at the end, thinking about all oppressed peoples, right? These are people who face violence and oppression from people in power, from people on the street. We're talking about, obviously, women, people of color, immigrants, trans peoples, people of all the LGBTQ communities. This is a piece about us trying to figure out where we can find a place and grow without being poisoned and uprooted, without being attacked, without being blamed for trying to take over, as weeds, dandelions are considered to do, but really they're just flowers and they actually have a lot of practical uses. But the beautiful thing on top of that all is no matter how much we are oppressed and actively trying to have us taken down, the fact is that we continue growing and that our seeds are everywhere. And that's a powerful message, I think, for us in these times.
Yeah. The gardens that grow don't happen on accident. Roots run deep and get tapped into madness, like we're mapping the grandness, but we're planting the sadnesses. Trapped in the land that gets frantic and panicked attacks. See our seeds rise, saying send them all traveling back. Mad and they adamant that stolen land is owned, won't be handing it back. Couldn't last in our absences, aimless around, but won't be having the classes mixed. Roses are reserved for the gardens of palaces. But once a rose by any other name, just a thorny weed overgrown the same. And they out of their own, and they out of control, and they out of their mind, and they out of their soul. And we gotta stay focused, and we gotta keep reaching into earth on and world till it ceases. They call us weeds, just an inconvenience. They don't like the way we grow, what they mean is we ain't assimilating, we're just growing. We ain't intimidated, we're just growing. Estranged from our roots, scattered from a family, kept from the truth, making magic from insanity. What we own is insufficient, but we spread it out like it was butter on a biscuit. Butter on the concrete, dragging on the gravel. They rub it in and trying to drive it home with gavels. I mean edges, I mean drugs, I mean pesticides. I mean fast food distractions that anesthetized. I mean the messed up messages I emphasize. I mean relationships, sex and violence desensitized. I mean prison, I mean slaves, they expect to die. I mean inspect these lies so we can set aside and move forward with the present mind. Bring our seeds to a plot where they can centralize. On the come up. Been working for so long, not to take control, just trying to hold on. No home, our seeds ride on the wind, searching for some space where we can begin again. No home, our seeds ride on the wind, searching for some space where we can begin again. They call us weeds, they don't like the way we grow, try to cut us down, say we trying to take control, only growing, digging in the dirt, pushing through the garbage and the murk. We're in your backyard, we're at your school, we're in your hood, we're in the truth. We are growing through the pain and despair. We are dandelions, we are everywhere. The handpicked get care in the garden, the right food like water. We're starving, know what you value, it's so obvious. Our voices drowned out by the media and lobbyists. Come out and say it, you really just don't give a if it ain't affecting you, you giving nothing up. Willful ignorance and privilege keeps taking in countless flowers in the green that you raking in. Call it gardening, we call it genocide. You call it human rights to kill us off with pesticides. Rights of businesses take precedence to little kids. We treat it foul for trying to get our voices in the mix. We are passing news of death in the streets, told to keep our dignity, accept our defeat. Keep our voices down, stay off the air. We are dandelions and we are everywhere.